Boys. What is up? I might be playing a game through this, but I saw this and I thought it was kind of interesting. I didn't watch it yet. I like Abba and Preach, and they just uploaded 4 hours ago. So what? Like 2 in the morning or some shit. And I mean, that's about it. Make sure to like the video if you guys like it. If it's even good. I don't even know if it's good yet. I'm just recording it. Most of my videos are just recorded before work or after work, and I just got to do some few edits and then I upload it. I'm a little ashamed of it, but I'm working on myself. I'm getting better.
For these watching, listen. We're going into this video blind originally, but after the fact, we learned some things, and we're going to include that in the video. So if you just want to skip to that, it'll probably be timestamped, okay? All right, here's the main video today.
This is not my normal video. I don't normally just sit down and talk to the camera, just talk to you guys.
Damn, Ricardo seats. Okay, my boy.
Yeah, he's already in a sports car.
What does that mean?
It's just a brand of seats. It's
good?
Yeah, sports car.
Okay.
You know, I don't want you to see who I am.
Then
That shit's dark.
Sorry. Then don't post it.
Yeah, then don't be on the internet.
I'm sorry.
We get it. You're a boomer. Let the young people.
I don't understand.
No.
These boys posting some shit on their
But at least he's white.
But I'd allow it because he's a white man.
I actually called it. I actually called this shit.
How does he not?
Cause a white man.
That shit's dark. And I know, it's social media. I'm supposed to act cool. I'm supposed to show you the sports car I'm sitting in right now. I'm supposed to take my shirt off, show you my physique. I could use to pull any girl I want, right? Because that's what you want to see.
Isn't there like look. Oh, damn! I didn't even realize how big my arm looked, but I'm not that big of a guy. Like, I'm really not. I'm not even trying to, like, flex or anything. Like, look. I'm really not that big of a guy. But I'm really happy. Like, I got a fat little belly on me. Like, I'm a happy guy. Like, I got a girlfriend. I got some of the best friends I could ever ask for. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a pretty good life. I could do better on YouTube, but, like, the reason why I'm saying this is because, the cars, the body, the money, like, it means nothing, man. Like, when you don't have, like, core values, and it doesn't have to be like every time people say core values they think of white picket fence, blah blah blah. No, you don't even need that. You don't even need the traditional family life. You don't really need that. You just need some values that you agree with and that you follow. That's it. And this guy is following down the red pill train or something like that.
What you don't want to hear is that I'm 25. I have a crippling addiction. I've spent probably $20,000 on.
Editor, you're gonna have some words to censor.
For one.
I low-key want to be. I want to be sensitive about this. Something in my head's telling me I should be sensitive about this, but the first thing I want to say is, why the fuck are you paying for porn, bruh?
Pornography.
Yeah, pornography's crazy.
Pornography?
Pornography is crazy. I get it. I understood where it came from. I just never heard that full front word. You know what I just pictured? I pictured a scene where it's like a bed on a farm and there's just corns rubbing up on each other.
With a whole lot of butter melting on that shit. Oh yeah, you like that? You dirty little corn, you like that?
He's rolling over a fucking corn cob.
We are going straight to hell. We are not collecting 200 because this man's out here bearing his heart, and we're like, pornography.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I said, why is he paying for porn?
I have no sex lives because I have erectile dysfunction whenever I try to get with a girl. And I'm just sexually confused as fuck. And I'm just really fucked up. And I think one of the reasons why I was so drawn to...
This is like, did he shoot this hours later? What just happened? The lighting completely changed. Okay. This is gonna sound
Did the
insensitive.
lighting
What just
change?
happened?
One of the reasons
The lighting completely.
I'm so drawn to
This is like, did he shoot this hours later? What just happened? The lighting completely changed.
I think it's the same.
Okay. This is gonna sound insensitive, and this is just my brain going. For some reason, this feels like an act. I don't know why I'm thinking that. What is this guy? So this guy kind of talks about dating, talks about using PDs. I guess he's thinking about taking his life in some of the videos. He has videos from a year ago talking about goodbye. I'm struggling to find reasons. So who knows? Maybe this is real. I'll just keep watching.
I think one of the reasons why I was so drawn to in the first place is because I was raised in a super religious household where, like,
Oh, it's banned.
before marriage, things like that, they were just
Yeah.
these despicable, awful sins, right? And so naturally, in order to satisfy my sexual urges, I was turning towards instead. I'm not a neuroscientist or anything like that. But you just think about starting any behavior at such an impressionable age.
I mean, insane.
And then continuing that behavior
Very
for
young.
10 years. And then
Yep.
continuing that behavior for 10 years. Just
Yeah,
think
wait,
about
wait,
it.
wait, wait.
Am
Yeah,
I
that
crazy?
That was the worst attempt of fake crying.
Does it not
Yeah,
look
that-
performative?
It looks
That was
performative.
that one was.
It looks very.
That one was very performative. The original one kind of came off like.
performative.
Okay, I don't know anything about this dude. I'm just telling you what my instincts tell me when I watch it. It looks like a performance. I've seen a lot of dudes who are sad, and look, maybe this is real. It just looks awkward. And I will say, considering this guy has made a lot of content in the past about self-deletion, has been very popular. Part of me,
Think that that's his thing.
yes,
It's like it went like this.
it makes me think when bad actors try to cry. That's what it looks
Yeah.
like. Yeah. Be in the comments. You let me know if you didn't think that was weird.
And you just think about like what kind of damage that could do. You know, my life is ruined, man.
What?
I'll never get that picture perfect family, white picket fence.
Did I not call this? 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 Did I not just snipe this from a fucking mile away, bruh? Did I not just do this? All these men strive to, like, be a masculine man, and they don't know what masculinity is. You find your core values. Your core values. You know that? Because when you find that, you just spread on. You go, hey, I like this, so I'm going to do this. I like this, so I'm going to do this. This person says this, so I'm not going to have them in my life anymore. This person acts this way. Let me talk to them and see if they're going to fix themselves. And if not, separate them. This guy wants to live the Republican life. It's just, I'm not trying to say it's Republican to live that way or anything, but it's just like the stereotype.
Because I can't love.
Okay, stop. I'm sorry, I don't know a man on this planet who talks like that. I'll never get that picture perfect white picket fence. That is a line we used to use like 20, 30 years ago. What guy in
They
their
all-
mid-20s is using that line
They're
today?
all saying it.
Nah, bro.
Nah, I'm going to be honest with you guys.
that's
I'm going
the
to come out and say the same way if I seen a girl who I thought was fake, this dude look like he's faking. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I've seen what men's pain looks like a lot of times. It doesn't look like this. I think this is fake.
Well, when I watch corn, they fake all the time. Why can't I?
This looks like a performance.
It looks like a performance.
Because I can't love. I can't love. I can't feel anything, man. God, sometimes I just wish I was allowed to be a kid, man. Like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? I was a normal.
I feel kind of fucked up for laughing at this, but
What the fuck was I supposed to do?
I need to hear this dude's live.
I was a normal, healthy kid with normal sex drive, and I was I was taught to suppress it, man. And you want to know what the most twisted part about all this shit is? Is I'm not even attracted to girls in real life. And you want to know how I know that, man? You want to know how I know that, man? Because I get erectile dysfunction whenever I try to get with a girl. I'm like damaged, man. I'm like disaffected, and it fucking sucks because I don't want to be alone. It sucks not being able to feel
You think a
or
woman
give
cares
love.
about that? Like-
I've tried relationships and they just fucking fail. Because I'm a monster. I can't feel anything. Sometimes I feel like I'm a sociopath. Something fucked like that. And eventually you accept what you are. So you do what you can to feel something. Because all you ever feel is nothing, you know. So in an effort just to feel some kind of like intimacy, feel something.
I'll be honest with you, I've never seen a man try to cry this
So
much
hard.
and not a single tear came out. Ever. In my experience, men try to hold back the tears best as they can because if they try even for once, that shit comes flooding out. This dude is trying and there's nothing happening in his eyes. I'm listening, but everything in my brain's firing off saying this is super fake.
Yeah.
I started paying girls in real life to do things. And you know what really jacked me up is one of the girls, she started catching feelings. And it's like, damn, like how do you tell this girl, like, sorry, I can't feel anything, I'm a fucking monster. You know, the last girl that I dated, you know, she made me feel like I was normal.
This is the thing that we were talking about. Like, there was a video that I was watching where it's like, no, I was listening to a live stream. I was listening to Parker's live stream, actually. Just because at work, like, I get brain dead, like, bored. And, like, I just like to hear people debating. And, again, I get so over it because it's just Parker's always the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. So they'll come up on there and say the same thing. But there was one dude that was talking about how if he got a boner, would, like, that's the whole point of, like, attracting to a woman. Like, unless he gets a boner from the woman, then he's not attracted to her. And I'm like, what is going on with men? What is going on with men for them not to understand that?
I think that's why I tried to hold on to her so hard.
Like, they don't understand how
But
love
I
works,
know you're
bro.
watching this video. I'm not strong enough to call or text you, but I just want you to know that I'm sorry. Because I know I hurt you. But you have no idea how beautiful I think you are, and you mean so much to me.
I'm sorry. No, I'm stopping. I'm not watching this shit, bro. I'm done watching. This looks super fake.
What the comments say? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
While you're reading this, he's probably jacking it right now.
Internet is.
Don't kill me. Let's do a follow-up. So I found this out after you left.
Okay.
Where do I start?
By crying.
Honestly, I never.
All right, let's just let him get his shit off.
I'm sorry.
All right, no worries.
I'm
really
not
thought
sorry.
Yeah, he's
I'll
not
do it
sorry.
again.
Yeah,
Honestly,
see,
I
like,
never
right
really
when he
thought-
said,
I'm sorry.
you could tell he's not fucking sorry.
No worries.
I'm
really
not
thought
sorry.
All right.
And I'll do it again.
Honestly, I never really thought I would make this video. I'm guessing a lot of you are probably going to feel pretty let down by this. You might even feel a bit betrayed. But I'm guessing you probably just feel lied to. And that's because you have been. I lied to you. So clearly, I'm a piece of shit, right? I never asked any of you to look up to me. I'm not your God. I am not a king. I am a man. I am fallible. All I ever wanted to do on here was to be relatable and to be personal, to be your friend. I never asked to be pedestalized. I never asked for any of that. So I want to make it very clear, in this video, I will not be apologizing for a mistake I made. I'm simply owning up to that mistake and taking accountability as a man.
Okay, and if you're wondering what the mistake is, essentially, This guy claimed to be a natty bodybuilder, and
He's not.
He's not. So he got exposed for lying, and now he's apologizing.
And that is why you will not hear me say sorry today. Because the truth of the matter is, right, is making this video right now is debatably one of the most selfless things I have ever done in my entire
Selfless
life. You know,
with the angle changes and shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Selfless? If you don't get the fuck out of everything is a fucking documentary with this dude.
He said the most selfless.
Yo, fuck out of
He
here.
says, why do you guys look up to me? I don't owe you an apology. All I wanted to do was be personable. I wanted to be your friend. Well, if my friend lies to my face,
Then he knows me an apology.
what the fuck are you talking? This guy's a sociopath. And you know what? I feel even better about what I said last video.
Go off.
This guy is a psycho.
Go off.
And honestly, when I was watching the last video, it felt like an alien trying to pretend to be human.
Yes, that's like Elon Musk.
Yay! Like genuinely, it looks like he's wearing somebody else's skin and he doesn't know how to be a person. Listen to how he talks.
Bobby.
And there's someone else filming behind him being like, yo, this is a good script. That means there's two crazy motherfuckers.
No.
entire life. You know, the real truth of it is that I could continue to lie about this.
See, like,
keep
this could
making
be
money
okay.
from
Listen,
it.
this could be an editor.
Crazy motherfuckers.
No.
This could be an editor thing, but I get so insecure about this stuff in my videos.
Entire life. You know, the real truth of it is that I could continue to lie about this, keep making money from it, and none of you would ever know, just as most of your favorite fitness influencers do. And do you know why they do that? Sure, yes, some of them likely use it for financial and social gain, of course. But the real reason is because the fitness industry is toxic as shit. I'm going to be crucified.
Oh, change the scenery. Get the fuck out.
fuck?
Bro, this is worse than crying. It's worse than fake crying. That means that he repeated his whole script
Preach can't even
twice
look at him.
in a different setting.
Sociopath, okay?
For this shit. And that is why people are so afraid to talk about it. Logistically speaking, this is a very stupid decision I'm making to talk about this. Specifically, financially. Right now, I'm making more money than I ever have in my entire life. I made 10 grand off of YouTube alone last month. And the reality of
but
this is
he's
that this
increasing
could
that
cause a
by
lot of you
causing
to
this.
withdraw your support from it.
I hope this video right here that we're about to do causes you to lose money. You dumb fuck. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop playing this video because
I don't believe in it.
I don't believe in it, but I think this is a real problem.
Did he not do the same video a while ago?
For a
Yeah,
lot
there
of
you go.
people. It's just that he has a lot of videos for the last couple of years. I hate my life and I want to be happy again. Telling my girlfriend about my prawn addiction, her reaction. I'm incapable of giving love the effects of prawn. So this is 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And he's still? So like, to me at a certain point, it's like, okay, I want to off myself. I want to off myself. I want to off myself. So you've been making videos for 6 years. I'm like, either you really suck at offing yourself or this is a little bit of an act.
See, like, I'm not gonna say which friend said this, but my friend said this a long time ago. A long time ago. We had we were on Xbox 360, and I was in a game chat or a party chat. I was in a party chat, and my friend had a bunch of friends on Xbox, and he had actually not girlfriends like dating, but he had a lot of girls on there. And one of them he knew was very attention seeking, and the rest of them were cool as fuck. But one of them just kept coming in and going like, I'm gonna kill myself, I'm gonna kill myself, I'm gonna kill myself. And just one day, my friend goes, do it and record it. And she left. She came back the next day. And she never talked about killing herself again. I don't know what it is, but like when you tell people like that, when they just over and over and over again tell you they're gonna kill themselves, you
understand
just
what
tell
you're
them you don't give a fuck.
Like, and the problem is there's a
Like people who are about to kill themselves don't say anything. They don't say anything, and that's the sad part. Because those are the people that really need help.
monetary gain you gain from this.
And attention.
So let's say hypothetically he's really going through it and he's feeling horrible about himself, and this is the one thing that makes him feel better.
It's the
Of
worst
course
thing.
you're gonna start making like you've already talked about it 7 times. There's no way you can keep talking to
So what are you saying? He's treating his channel
Imagine if I made a channel, okay, and I already had 9 or 10 videos talking about the death of my father. which has never happened on this channel. But let's say I did. And they were videos that hit like 1 million, 500,000 views. Okay, by the 10th video talking about the trauma, I've pretty much explored every fucking angle.
Yeah.
But I'm still making the same video. At some point, it's performance. And I didn't even know he did these other videos before watching this. But my radar was going off. Then I find the history. It's like, okay, yeah, this is not real.
Yeah, I saw you when you put your phone from this to this, you're searching shit.
Yeah.
So you was watching the video and you was like, let me just see what this guy is about. I saw you when you did that. And I understand you did that. I understand that you did that because it's really weird.
Well, okay, I'm gonna read some other titles. The loneliest I've ever felt. That's again, we're like 70.
Actually,
hold on.
go back.
I did go back. I'm 22 years old, loser, and I live with my parents.
How long ago?
2 years. My experience with being ugly, similar to the other guy. So this guy's hyper clickbaity. Okay. They want you to keep watching corn. I'm struggling to find a reason to live. There's one that says goodbye with him. Like, let's see if he cries in this video. Goodbye.
Like he's shaving in the middle of the woods.
So I was getting a little too fancy with my drone earlier this morning, right? And
All right, hold up. He's in the car. I have to skip ahead because it's just him working out. What the fuck is this thumbnail?
So it's bait. Now he looks like a
Before I end
jarhead.
this video, I thought I should probably address the elephant in the room.
He's saying goodbye to his hair. Oh
If
my
you've seen
God,
some of my
so
recent
cringe.
videos, you'd know that I've been dealing with a little bit of depression recently. And during it all, my hair just got super long, as you saw in the beginning of the video.
Okay. And the comments flamed him.
Of course.
You know what? I did not expect this to be about this guy's hair. This is actually fucking.
Is it about his guy's hair?
It's about his haircut. Like he said, I was depressed for a long time, so I didn't cut my hair. And I had to
No,
cut-
but what's the title?
Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye to hair.
Crying in the thumbnail. That's funny.
You're as bad as this dude.
Don't even play with me.
You did the same thing with my hair, bro.
He
You
deserves
did
it
the
though.
same thing. Everybody thought. Look at the comments. Everybody tuned in and thought I was leaving.
Nah,
after
you know
break.
what? No.
You're the same dude.
Stop. I don't care what nobody says. This motherfucker's faking it, okay? And
Abba did do that.
any of you guys in the comments,
100%.
come see me and tell me that cry was not the fakest thing
No.
you've ever seen.
Straight up.
That was the fakest. I don't care.
Yes.
Oh, Abby, you're an asshole. I don't want to lie to you guys, okay? Just because men are like, no, it's a real. I know it's a real problem. That's a fake fucking cry.
You're saying you're an ass. You are.
Yeah.
Being nice is not a good thing, bro. And that is the asshole thing to do. But
faking it.
I think you're right.
And you know what?
I think
also
you're
say this,
right.
It's almost worse when a guy does it, because generally, like, we respect it when men cry, because they cry about real shit, right? They're really deeply sad about something that really matters to them. And this dude's out here faking it.
I think one of the reasons why I was so drawn to in the first place is because I was raised in a super religious household where, like, before marriage, things like that, they were just these despicable, awful sins, right?
Yep, that checks out. That's a lot of the people who I've met who have issues with relationships, a lot of that were raised in very religious households. And I don't think it's necessarily religion the thing. I think what it is all the taboos within these kinds of families to discuss anything sex related. So because it's such a thing that's hidden away from them and they never discuss, well, people who are curious or end up finding about it have no one else to talk to about it. So they just go deeper online or they go deeper into the cornhole. There's also just so much shame associated with it. So
You
what ends up
can't.
happening is that you have this pleasurable feeling that you think is good for you, but then you also have this intense feeling of shame that comes afterwards with what you've been, and you have very few people to talk about it with. So your brain develops like a really
Porn addiction is the same vibe as other addictions. It's just not physical. It's like an emotional chemical thing in your brain that like is just fucking with your brain. So you just do it over and over and over again because it's the serotonin you get. Low key, it's just serotonin addiction.
weird relationship with this kind of orgasmic
It's
release.
kinda weird.
Because you hate yourself
Not in like
for
a,
it. Then you hate
you're
what's
weird to have it. It's weird how the brain does that to people. Because, like, I have that with video games in a way. Like, I'm getting to the point where, like, I love video games, but, like, dude, I'm not getting any happy from it. Like, I don't want to leave video games, but it's just, like, I feel addicted.
making you feel good about it, and you have all these competing thoughts which muddies your brain. Yeah, that's the best way I could describe it.
The same thing happens with food disorders. People that have food
is what I'm
food
saying,
disorders
like, it's
and
the same
eating
thing.
disorders, should I say? They experience the same thing. If they have like a very restrictive diet, or the parents are really oriented on that. Oh, you eat too much, or you're fat, or you need to lose some weight when you're a kid. It's gonna affect you, and eventually you're gonna have a weird rapport with food. Eventually you're gonna be like, yeah, you dirty little corn, you like that, and then you're gonna eat corn. Full circle, you see? Circle like the hole, the corn hole. All right.
For marriage. And so naturally, in order to satisfy my sexual urges, I was turning towards instead. I'm not a neuroscientist or anything like that. But you just think about starting any behavior at such an impressionable age and then continuing that behavior for 10 years.
I'm not gonna lie, 15 is pretty late. In modern standards, even when I was a
That's what I
kid,
was saying,
50
like,
is pretty late. Because I
it's
can
around the
honestly
same.
say I didn't see my first thing, pause, at 12.
I was
And I
gonna say
know
13
kids
or
even
14.
younger. 15 sounds pretty late because motherfuckers are talking about that shit probably by the time you hit 13, 12.
Remember Oblivion?
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh my God, bro. You just, oh my God, bro.
What did he say?
Probably by the time you hit 13, 12.
Remember Oblivion?
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh my God, bro. You
Bro.
just, oh my God.
I can tell
bro.
by his face
I
that he,
just
like-
realized it started even younger.
But it was not corn. It was erotica, which is not the same thing. You didn't see
It's the
bits.
same thing.
You didn't see bits,
No, it
You
is.
see Bush. but it's not better.
It was the exact same thing, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, I can understand. Yeah.
We treated it that way.
Yep.
We talked about it that way.
Yep.
And you saw titties.
Yup.
Corn. I never had access, but my white friend who had that good cable with all the channels. You know, dad was out with his girlfriend. So, you know, we was just chilling at the crib, sleepover. The gayest thing I've ever done was that.
Y'all motherfuckers were with each other.
No, it is tough, but I remember watching it. But you know, okay, this is how messed up it is. When
I think every kid has done something similar to that. Like, they haven't jerked off, maybe. You know what I mean? But, like, they've just been like, look at these boobies. Look at the boobies. You know, it's like, oh,
when
shit.
you're watching it, you just unlocked a memory I literally haven't thought about in maybe 25 years. When you're watching it, I remember this is very vivid. I would feel uncomfortable watching it, so I would walk off. And then my friend, who was much more comfortable watching it, would describe what's happening. He's like, "Oh, you have to see titties." So he'd be, and then I see titties, and then I run off because I felt that weirdness.
And that's why you like audiobooks now.
I've literally never listened to an audiobook.
You did when you was a kid.
No. That's it. I guess that's it. That was a pretty funny video. It's a pretty funny video.